Hello, welcome back. Today we are going to be continuing our conversation on statistics, and we are going to be talking about mean and median. So data can be described by its center, which refers to the mean or median of that data. So on our guided notes, mean and median are the two missing points. So symmetric data is the first type of data that we're going to be talking about. And symmetric data is the type of data that when you graph it out or when you lay it out, it is symmetric or equal on both sides. So we can look at that by looking at maybe a dot diagram. Okay, maybe we have some points right here and we have something that looks like this, and your mean is down the middle. You can see that, besides my poorly drawn figure, we can see that it's symmetric, it's equal on both sides. So with symmetric data, we want to use the mean, and the mean shows where the center of data is. But remember, it's not always a true representation of that data. So what that simply means is just because you are asking for the mean, that doesn't mean that it's a representation of everybody. Think about it when I tell you like the mean test score. That's just one score, the average test score. It doesn't mean everybody got, I don't know, an 85%. That just means the average was an 85, mean or average. Right? Sometimes we talk about skewed data. Skewed data is when it's kind of all over the place. It's random. It's not symmetrical. And with skewed data, the median is a better point to use. So the median is the midpoint of the data, and it might not necessarily be a data value. And it doesn't have to be the middle of the range. So just because, it's skewed doesn't mean it's the middle of the range. So let me show you what I mean. So if I have just a random number line and we are looking at dot plots, maybe we have a couple here, one here, maybe we have 4 going up here and 1 here. Okay, just because like the midpoint, the median, doesn't have to be the middle. So the middle would be like right here, but that's not necessarily the median. Median is the middle data, the midpoint data, not the middle of the range. Alright, so we're going to talk on that a little bit more in a little bit. Alright, so the mean can be thought of as determining the fair share. So to find the mean, we add up all of the pieces of data and then divide by the number of pieces. I know that we've done this before, but let's take a look and let's practice a little bit. So find the mean. Below is the quiz score for 6 students. So we're going to find the mean quiz score for these 6 students. So to find the mean, the steps are, first you add all of the numbers together, all of the data points together. So we're going to add 85 plus 76 plus 92 plus 87 plus 56 equals 96. So we're going to take a second, pause this video, and I want you to add up all of those numbers together to see what we got here. So add them all together and then restart, see what you get. So we should have gotten 492. 92. Okay, so when you add them all together, you should have gotten 492, and then you're going to divide by the number of data points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 492 divided by 6 is 82. So 492 divided by 6 is equal to 82. So the mean quiz score is 82. Right, Giselle and his 5 friends went trick-or-treating. When they got home, they counted their candy, determined that the 6 kids got 25, 37, 29, 43, and 40 pieces of candy, and 36 pieces of candy. Okay, and respectively would mean the order of the friends. So we want to know the average or the mean of this data set. So first things first, you need to add them all together. So let's take a look. 25 plus 37 plus 29 plus 43 plus 40 plus 36. So take a second, pause the video, and add those two together if you haven't done so. So then you are also practicing this. Good. So you should have gotten 210. So 210 would be when you add them all together, and now we need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 friends. So 210 divided by 6 is 35. So the average of this data is 35 pieces of candy. Alright, so another thing that we're going to talk about is the median. A median is another measure of the center, which is the middle of the data when it's organized from least to greatest. So in order to find the median, you need to order the data from least to greatest and then find the middle number. So we've done this before, so I would like you to try to find the mean and median of problems 3 through 6 on your handout, and yeah, we'll go over this together when you come back to class. So thank you so much for listening, and we will go over this later. Alright, bye-bye.